Great. Thank you. Good morning, Chair Hughes, Vice Chair Paxton, committee members. My name is David Dunmoyer with the Texas Public Policy Foundation, here in support of Senate Bill 1626. As Senator Hughes laid out and my colleague just said, it's well established that social media companies have reached a size such that certain ones are considered to be common carriers. And there's two reasons behind this. One is the colossal number of users and activity happening on these platforms. But also, social media companies assert as much in declaring that they are the modern public square. But in a modern public square, were the principles of free speech to apply as is necessary to make such a declaration, viewpoint discrimination and subsequent action taken against Texans on either side of the political spectrum would not be tolerated. The reality, of course, is that big tech hides behind the sword and shield of Section 230, immune from any liability if they censor or ban Texans on account of their viewpoint. And I want to highlight something that's conveyed in the finding section of this bill, which states, quote, "The federal government has massively used the dominant social media platforms to abridge the freedom of speech," something that we've seen happening time and time again. And of course, this appeals to the First Amendment. The First Amendment concludes, importantly, stating the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances, to preserve our freedom of speech. That is exactly what this bill before us does here today. By allowing for statutory damages if a Texan sues a social media platform for censoring their viewpoint, this improves upon the existing law of House Bill 20 to ensure such a redress of grievances is accessible for everyday Texans who wish to take action and preserve the right to free speech. Importantly, this bill also adds some clarity in the definition of a social media company to ensure that the enforcement is clear and narrowly tailored to address the issue at hand here today. In closing, the TPPF is very supportive of Senator Hughes' leadership on this issue, and we thank you for the opportunity to testify in support of Senate Bill 1626. Thank you.